Hey, Bookworms of Concord. Man, what a week it has been. I finished Words of Radiance something like 2 days ago. Yesterday I started and finished Womb, that splatterpunk novel. And today in one day, I started and finished Edgedancer. Um, I didn't think I would finish this in one day, but I did. It's a novella, in case you don't know, that takes place between Words of Radiance and Oathbringer in the Stormlight Archive series by Brandon Sanderson. It continues the story of one of the minor characters from the interludes in Words of Radiance, which is Lift, who's that strange, I think she's like 12 years old, that 12-year-old girl with radiant abilities. The prologue in here is 58 pages, which is just the interlude. Is only the interlude part about her in Words of Radiance. So if you read this soon after Words of Radiance, like I did, then you can just skip the prologue, which is what I did. So as long as it's fresh in your memory, that should be fine. So what this is about is basically after accidentally making Gox, if that's how you say his name, Emperor of Azamir, she leaves the palace and heads to a place called Yeda, where she believes darkness is. You know, that weird lawman who tried killing her in Words of Radiance. She believes he's hunting people who have nascent powers like she does, and it's her goal to stop him, among other goals that involve food. If you know, you know. So I have mixed feelings about this novella. Of all the characters in the interludes from Words of Radiance, Lift was probably my least favorite character. She can be really annoying at times to me, but other times she can be really funny. But I think that's really just an integral part of who she is. So this isn't a spoiler, because the first sentence on the back of the book just tells you enough that you can infer what it is. But you learn she asked the Night Watcher to stop her from growing older, but she keeps growing. As we know from the first two books, whenever you ask the Night Watcher for something, you're also given a curse. So I think Lift's curse is that her body will continue to grow, but her mind will just stops growing. So she'll always have the mind of a child, which would, if true, that would explain why she can't seem to grow out of her immaturity and annoying behavior. That's my theory, at least, until I read more about her. If there is more about her in the future books, I don't know. But although she's my least favorite interludes character, I am still glad I read it, because it does add more to the Cosmere universe, specifically the world of Roshar, especially with darkness and another character that I'll leave unmentioned. And I think Lift might be one of those characters where you either love her or you hate her, with no in between. Now, well, I don't hate her, but I don't like her either, if that makes any sense. Anyway, onwards to Oathbringer. Well, goodbye.